Embodying the Queen of Wands energy is she's the queen that doesn't, she doesn't care what anyone thinks or says. She doesn't care if she's going and doing something that's against what people think she should be doing. She does it anyway. She lives her purpose. She knows what her purpose is. She's passionate. She's creative. She is not afraid to ruffle feathers or do things the untraditional way. She's doing it her way. Welcome, Gemini. This is Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica, and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what messages are coming through for you this week and what the overall energy is. So that's what the first one will be. And it is Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary. Let's see what your future or higher self has to say in regards to why you are in Zen Garden. So King of the Dark Wood Elves, authority, credibility, and status. All right. And then third will be your spiritual support group, which is your guides, goddesses, gods, angels, devils, demons, anything that supports your growth or assists you in pushing forward in the 3D. So this is telepathy, transmission, perception, and communication. And of course, communication is key for you Geminis, right? We're so good at that. All right. And retirement. All right, so either something is going away or you were actually planning for your retirement. So let's see what the defined messages are for you, Gemini, for this week for the Zen Garden. What is your higher self having you go to this place for? So Two of Pentacles, actually, the World, and the bottom of the deck is Nine of Wands. So definitely you've got some balance going on, which definitely is all about the Zen, right? So Queen of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Emperor. And your higher or your spiritual support group, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles rather. Oops, those two right there. Sun and Ten of Pentacles. And Four of Wands. And Seven of Swords. All right. So lots going on here. Lots of queens. But I love that you have the Emperor grounded here. So let's start over here, of course, with Zen Garden. I really feel that there's a part of you that has really gone into this Two of Pentacles energies of balance. You have chosen balance. You are choosing balance within yourself, perhaps your masculine and feminine aspects, but also just that Zen, that yin and yang energy of peace, of knowing that you are on the right path. I really feel because you've got all of this energy with the Queen of Cups and the Emperor. I just feel like you're in a really yummy place this week, Gemini. You've gone through a lot of stuff with Mercury in retrograde, and so I think that you're kind of coming through a lot of the stormy aspect of this. Mars is still in Gemini and will be for quite some time, but you are definitely moving into the world, and I feel in a new way. You are really having this knowing. You've gone through some stuff. You've gotten really clear of where you're going. And perhaps you've retired some parts of yourself that just aren't working. And I really feel with the sun directly under it, it's a dawn of a new day. You are doing something new. You are stepping into that with all the vivaciousness of that Queen of Wands energy. And that's what your spiritual support group is really having you and encouraging you to keep embodying. Is that energy of going after what you want, doing the work. And you are with the Nine of Wands. You're a little beat up from it all, but you've made it. You've been doing the work. Your crops are standing and you are there. You are not quite at harvest, but it is on its way is what I'm feeling. And because you've got everything, and then you've got the Ten of Pentacles down here, as well as the Six of Pentacles. Like everything is on its way to you. And with that, your higher self is really saying, You know, keep tapping into those feelings and emotions and let that be your guide, that you are on your path, and the decisions in every door that opens, listen to those emotions and feelings. She holds her cup like a trophy. She has earned those feelings and emotions, and she knows that they tell her vital communication to where she's at, where she's going, if she's on the right path. And your future higher self, really, you know, a lot of the signs, you know, have had the, I think every sign has gotten literally the Five of Cups. And I feel it's an energy that everyone is moving out of, or if they're still in it, it is the advice to turn around and look at the other two cups that are full, and move in a different direction. Don't waste time on spilt milk. Like, it's time to move forward. It's time to move in the direction that you're meant to, and whatever's falling away, let it. Retirement, you know, is to me a new cycle. It's retiring an old way of being, and I really feel that this has a lot to do with that energy and that message, for you to not focus on what isn't working. Be quick about moving into everything that does, and when you do, it is really that Emperor energy. This is real stability. This is real knowing. This is real coming into your own energy of well, it's satisfaction. It's grounding into your purpose, and your support, your spiritual support group with the telepathy, transmission, perception, and communication, if I can talk, is really, it is just exactly that. Everything that you're doing, going into your natural knowing, that gut feeling, that intuition, is really telling you that is where you're supposed to be. And embodying the Queen of Wand energy is, she's the queen that doesn't, you know, she doesn't care what anyone thinks or says. She doesn't care if she's going and doing something that's against what people think she should be doing. She does it anyway. She lives her purpose. She knows what her purpose is. She's passionate. She's creative. She is not afraid to ruffle feathers or do things the untraditional way. She's doing it her way. And your spiritual guides and support group are really telling you keep at that energy, because that is your uniqueness. That's your path, and nobody has it but yours. And when you do that, you are really in this beautiful energy of receiving, but also giving. You're giving the inspiration to, by living your own path, to inspire others to do the same. And when we live our own path and our own purpose in our own way, and we shine as bright as we can individually and authentically, then we inspire others to do the same. And so that's how we give back to everyone, and we create that balance. So he's got the scales of balance in his hand, and you've got the Two of Pentacles, which represent that. It also has the infinity symbol, so I really feel that this is a part of your destiny. This is what you're supposed to do. And because you are following your heart and your heart's path and your purpose, you really, the Ten of Pentacles is here, which is the tree of life, which is everything you want is coming and is here. So tap into the energy that it already is and let it go, because that is when you manifest it into 3D. Retirement into the sun energy. It is dawn of a new day. You have moved into something new. You have created true stability and a foundation for you. Four of Wands is also marriage. You're stepping into the next chapter. Whenever you retire something, you're stepping in. It is like end of an era. It is going into something new, and it's for you. So I love this. Finally, you've got the Seven of Swords here. It's come through a lot of readings as well. I really feel that this is the energy of taking what is yours and leaving the rest, knowing what's yours and dropping the rest. Stop caring what's not yours. If it's an energy, if it's a belief system, if it's something that's not serving you for the next chapter, it's time to dump it and take the gems that you have, the swords that are yours, and run with it. And my next advice would be to look where you're going. So quit looking behind. It doesn't serve you. Only if it is to see how far you've come. That is beneficial at times. To see how far you've come from where you've been is a beautiful thing. it teaches us the gratitude and so but keep looking forward so you don't trip. So I love this reading for you, Gemini. I hope you did too. Make sure to check out your rising moon and Venus. If you don't know what your rising or moon or Venus is, it is the rest of you, and it is just as important as your sun sign. So in the description box, there is a link to Cafe Astrology where you can go and get your free natal chart. So you know all of who you are, and you can navigate through your zodiac reading to where that it is very specific for you, because you are not just your sun sign. In fact, the world sees you as your rising. So make sure to check that out. And then of course it'll tell you how important also your moon sign is. So I love this. I hope you did too. And I'll see you next time. Thanks so much, Gemini. Bye.